Hello, this is a video about Megamon for Storage Real-Time Dataset Metrics All Datasets feature. Real-Time Dataset Metrics, also known as RDM, is a Zoe-based web UI that is shipped as a part of Megamon for Storage PTFs. RDM was introduced with Megamon for Storage v550 as a monitoring application, but now it became a workbench for storage administrators to help and speed up doing a daily task. Today we will talk about View by All Datasets, which shows a unified view for datasets from DASD, tapes, both RMM and CA1 and HSM, migrated and backed up datasets. Unified View allows you to view and manipulate data from different aspects, do summarization, and get a full picture of all datasets on the system. To enable the All Dataset feature, you will need to provide the USS path to database. This is required to store data results after collection and review them later. To be able to see data, you need to specify at least one source for collection, DASD, tapes, or HSM. You could press Force Start to immediately start the new collection or set the start time and days in which the collection will be scheduled. It is important to schedule the collection times to avoid costly peaks when your company licenses software by monthly license charges, and if your company licenses software by tailored fit pricing, to when your mainframe has the most capacity available and of course scheduled around business critical workloads. After the very first collection completion, you could press the Run Query button and see the collected dataset information. Now you could filter this data by adding filters. Filters could help you review interested datasets according to the criteria like peak unused, non-SMS datasets used by DB2, and etc. There are two filter modes, Basic and Advanced. Basic mode allows you to add filters that will use AND logic between all filters. You could choose any filter from drop-down and provide value. You could also use OR operand within the specific filter. You just need to press Add Multivalue and enter the value separated by keyword OR. If you need to set up a filter with a complex definition, you could use Advanced mode, which allows you to define the definition in SQL format. We added a load example button to show the sample filter, which uses brackets and both OR and AND operands. This is a beta feature and we are always happy to help if you have any questions. You could save filter to reuse them later by pressing the Save Filters. You require to enter the filter set name and you can assign the filter to the group, existing one, or you could type a new one. Groups help to organize filters by purpose, by user role, or by team. To view the saved filters, you need to press the link which also shows the total number of saved filters. You could quickly find saved filters by name or by groups. The saved filters could be copied in case you need to send them to another Zoe or deleted if you don't need them anymore. Storage Toolkit actions could be executed to submit job or issue command against datasets included to the filter. In addition, you could apply filter definition to view all applicable datasets. The saved filters could be reused as part of the new filters to quickly build complex filters. Thus, storage administrators, for example, could have filters for specific products and filters for datasets like old unused datasets, and then build new filters in a few clicks to review results. By default, we show only several columns, but in filters, you could see more attributes. You can create your own column set. Column sets allow users to view dataset data from different perspectives. For example, there might be a column set to overview storage-related attributes. Then you might want to review tape-related attributes or backup attributes. This helps users to focus on a specific area without being distracted by uninteresting attributes. To create your own column set, you need to list existing column sets and at the very bottom press the plus button. Then you need to specify a unique column set name and press the Continue button. Then you need to choose if this column set should be available only for you or for everyone. And finally, you need to choose which columns you want to display. For example, if you want to review the HSM migrated data, we might want to see dataset name, Volser, migration volume level, Volser or original volume, and actual size in megabyte. And finally, press the Save button. This is just an example and you might create a column set with any attributes you require for your needs. Now your column set is available for selection and you could choose it. As a result, only interested attributes will be shown. You could always go back to it and edit or delete created column sets. You could have as many column sets as you needed. RDM allows you not only to overview dataset attribute but also operate with data that you see. By holding the control button, you could select several rows and manipulate them with right click. You could issue predefined storage toolkit actions, create and issue your own storage toolkit action, batch jobs, or command like delete, rename, or list cut, or copy values for the selected column which could be passed as a multi-value filter. The default navigation is done by scrolling pages, but there are several features which could help you review interested data. Use the Ctrl plus L combination to go to the selected row. You could also define the page and go directly to the specified page. In addition, you could always show the result count to see how many datasets are handled by the current filter set. We also added a summarization dialog that shows total summarization and summarization by each source type for dataset applicable for the current filter set. The dialog could help storage administrators to find possible anomalies and get a full picture of storage usage for datasets under the specific filter. You could always export summarization in CSV, JSON, or XML formats. You could also export the dataset shown for the current filter. You will need to choose the name and output type, which is the CSV, JSON, or XML formats, and results could be exported as a USS file or dataset file. For dataset, full dataset name will be required. You could choose which attributes you want to export. By default, you will see the column data specified for the current column set, but you always could add more columns or select them all. Similar to saved filters, you could open dialog with export and see previous export requests. You could apply the filter for export, delete or download the USS file or dataset to a local computer. Thus, interested data could be saved on ZOS, downloaded, and reused later if needed. The All Dataset feature allows you to keep previous collections of data and review them later. Thus, storage administrators could review data collected months ago and compare it with the latest collection to find the difference, find where the storage grew and where the resources might be needed in the future. You could filter the available collection by type and choose a date when the data were collected. You could also provide max count of data sources to keep the latest collections and automatically clean up no longer needed collections. When you apply the collection and press the Run Query button, the data from the selected collection will be shown. The date and time of collection will be shown on the bottom. You will be able to do the same actions which we mentioned before with the data from the latest collection. To go back to the latest collection, you need to open the History Mode dialog again, remove the selection of data source time, and press the Apply button. After the next Run Query, you will see the data from the latest collection. As you can see, doing daily tasks for storage administrators is easier than ever with Real-Time Dataset Metrics. Now it's time to start using the RDM All Dataset feature in your Zoe. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.